Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Golgothan, and welcome back to another episode of Long Live the Queen. In this episode, we will pick up where we left off at week 34, and as you can see, we are fully decked out in our priestess robes. Let's take a look at our skills. You see our priesty stuff is all up there. Now, what has happened most recently? We survived the attack on the carriage. We went to the ball. Something was a bad omen. We weren't poisoned. We did the tournament and got kicked out of falconry, and our falcon helped dominate our would-be duelist's face. So what should we do in the meantime here now? So I don't want to train in animal handling because my bonus is actually way too high. It'd be a waste. So, expression. I think it's a little late in the game for expression. Let's do elegance. I feel like history, intrigue. All these things I haven't touched. Let's switch to our history. Boost history. There we go. Scholar's gown. Switch to that. Now I feel a little bit better about our history. And then we can do an elegance. And how about a Novan history? So elegance, Novan history, go. You are strapped into a corset and hoop skirt, and practice walking around with these. The corset makes it hard to breathe and twist, and the skirt sways out of control if you move too rapidly. In the afternoon, Arissi, Duchess of Lilla, is Lilla is the mother of the Duchess of Mead, the mother-in-law of the Duke of Kidgel, and the stepfather of the future Duke of Elath. People sometimes call her Nova's Eastern Queen. They better not. The Duchy of Sudbury is currently held in regents by Countess Leek of Dis for her daughter Gwenel, who is your age. She inherited the duchy last year upon the death of her father. Oh, sad. My lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent. Fine, I'm coming. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline, his face grave. Ships have been sighted on approach from Sanjaya. Not trade ships. This is a war fleet. What? Within a week, they will be in Novan waters. Within 2, they could reach the capital. Then we will fight to defend ourselves. You can try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it might be difficult on short notice. Fine, we'll do that. We need to draw up a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and lead the fleet in person, but the danger to you would be very great. Unless you think your personal skills will make it the difference, I would strongly advise against it. Stay in the capital. No, there's too much to do here. I can't go to sea. Do your best, and Nova will survive. Okay. Cheerful. Cheerful and lonely. Alright, so we are afraid, agility, and faith. None of that helps. In fact, my military is down. What could I possibly do to help? Well, I'm definitely going to switch out of this outfit. And I think I'm going to do presence. Perhaps if I present myself... let's see, if I put the outfit on, let's see where I sit. Royal demeanor, my fancy dress on. Go to skills. Composure's pretty high. I feel like if I can get presence up even higher. So yeah, let's do presence twice. Go. You practice being aware of your environment, seeing everything as it transpires around you, and feeling that you are in control of it all. You practice giving commands to the castle staff, neither asking nor demanding, but telling them what needs to be done. As long as you believe it to be true, they will as well. And then in the afternoon, you practice watching people and willing them to feel your gaze on them. Inevitably, they will be drawn to you. Okay, now please. Danger on the high seas. Ships close in on each other, angling into range. The Sunjais have half again as many trips as you do. It doesn't look promising. The eventual outcome is not in your favor. The Novan ships are sunken or scattered as the Sunjayan forces press towards landfall. Many good soldiers were lost today, and Nova's troubles have not ended. Since you have failed to repel the invasion, the Sunjai fleet will soon land and their troops will begin the process to progress towards your capital city. Your remaining soldiers will hold them off as long as possible, of course, but the main strength of your military has been exhausted. Nova's future looks bleak. Okay, so I want to do... -2 angry, +1 depressed would make me depressed. Do it. Alright, depressed. Gives me a boost to expression and animal handling. Not what I was hoping for. So expression... No. So I'm pretty good in the demeanor. Very elegant, but... not going to be able to really fend this off, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to take... swords twice, and it's not going to do anything. Now, you know what? I'm going to take composure and elegance. Go out in what I'm strong at, being strong. You practice walking over smoldering coals with bare feet, so long as you keep moving steadily and do not panic or freeze or run, you are not burned. Your teacher gathers up some of the castle staff to shout insults at you while you practice staying calm and not bursting into laughter. You practice graceful arm gestures for every motion, from offering your hand for a kiss to taking hold of a banister on the stairs. You practice eating slowly and with a minimum of mess, chewing each bite a set number of times before swallowing. Here it comes. The invasion of Nova is proceeding. Your coastline is under Sanjayan control. Soldiers have marched through villages, trampling fields and frightening citizens. A diplomatic delegation from Sanjaya has requested access to the castle to discuss terms, most likely for your surrender. You lack the strength to hold off their armies, and surrendering now will save many lives. It would seem that you have no choice. Prepare yourself as best you can to meet with the representatives from Sanjaya. You expected the diplomats and a military representative, a general or an admiral. You did not expect the handsome man decked in jewels who now stands before you, a man announced by your servants as Togami, king of Sanjaya. Is he really their king? Why would a king come all the way here? My dear lady, how difficult it must be for you. So much responsibility at such a tender age. You yearn to slap false sympathy off his oily face, but you force yourself to remain calm. War benefits no one, don't you think? Such a terrible waste. Better to settle things in a civilized manner. A contest. A game, so to speak. With Nova as the stakes. Should I win, then your domain will submit and accept me as overlord with no further resistance. Should I lose, then my army will leave your domain in peace and shed no more blood. What sort of game? It is well known that Nova is ruled by lumens. As it happens, I too possess the powers of a lumen. I propose a formal duel, my powers against yours. The winner takes control of Nova, the loser dies. But I am not a lumen! Saving it for the coronations, were you? Such a pity that you will be unprepared. Well then, go and find your crystal. Becoming a lumen is a very simple matter. Then we can have our duel. What's the point? You know I can't win, so why don't you just kill me now? Because that's not the game. You want to save your people, don't you? I want to fight a lumen. If you refuse, the war will continue. I'll sweeten the deal. If you meet me in a formal Lumen challenge, I'll call off the invasion even if I win. Really? I swear it by the gods. Nova will be free and safe. Why take the risk? You're winning the war. It's not your land I want, it's your crystal. To gain your power, I am willing to wager my own. Shall we begin? I don't like this, but what choice do I have? If my power is more important than my land, then I won't let you have it. Then you and your land will die together. Goodbye, little princess. Oh, lame. That's what I did last time. I was hoping there was a presence check or something with it. I should have offered marriage proposal. It's a shame. Elodie did not survive to reach her coronation. Nova will have to go on without her. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please click like down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see other videos like it. You can follow me on Twitter at Golgothan, or you can like me on Facebook at facebook.com/Golgothan. I am Golgothan. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.